Hello everyone, a warm welcome to each and everyone to this wonderful evening session. Welcome to Unacademy. We are dealing with body fluids with circulation in class 11 NCRT. So from today onwards, these classes will be continuing as well as in YouTube also and Unacademy learning app also. The students who are watching this class in YouTube, I would request you can download an Academy Learning app and you can join with me regularly in an Academy Learning, right? So in previous classes, we have discussed about body fluids and circulation. So in today's class, we are going to discuss about lecture number 3. We will continue. The students who missed out my previous classes, you can watch it later also. Let me introduce myself. This is Shaik Imran, MSc Zoology. I am a biology faculty having more than 5 years of teaching experience in competitive exams coaching like Karnataka CET, AP Telangana MCET, in NCRT also. Also experienced as a teacher in International School of Qatar country of Indian School. I am here to teach you biology subject for Karnataka CET. The students who are going to write the exam for Karnataka CET, I wish you heartfully sure you will become a top ranker with an academy. As I said, from today onwards, these classes, what you are watching now, it will stream in an Academy Learning app as well as it will stream in YouTube also. Right? If you are watching these classes in YouTube, download an Academy Learning app from Play Store. You can download it from Play Store and you can install it in your Android mobile. You can install it in your PC, laptop, tab, whatever you're using. Search your goal as Karnataka CET. Once you type Karnataka CET, you will find Karnataka CET course. Select in English language. Verify with your email and mobile number. This is necessary for asking doubts, posting your comments during live session. You can verify with your email as well as mobile number also. And if you forget to follow my profile, follow it. Once you start following my profile, not only my profile in Unacademy Learning App, there are a lot of top educators of Karnataka CET. Once you follow our profiles, message option will be open. If you are watching these classes during non-live, you can message us and you can share profile also. If you follow our profile, you will get all upcoming free live classes notifications. Also, you will get previously completed topics, which help you a lot for your complete preparation. If you're watching for the first time, this is for you. If you like Unacademy Plus course, you can join with us in Plus platform. You can choose 12 months plan, 6 months plan, and you can pay like per month EMI also. We have best plan for trial price also. If you want to understand better about Unacademy, you can choose trial price also. Once you take plus subscription for you, especially premium content you will get, and you will get with very low and affordable price. You will get structured live courses with dedicated live doubt clearing sessions. There you will get 100% doubt clarification. You will get quiz at regular and interval session for your self-analysis. We already started batches for complete preparation. You can join with us regularly in Plus course. You will get test series, daily practice papers, full-length mock test for your complete analysis. Finally, the single subscription for unlimited access. There is no doubt to say you will become top ranker with Unacademy. Once you take plus subscription, complete syllabus will be covered, tips and tricks given by top educators, topic wise questions given to you, full length mock test also conducted for you. Right? If you want to learn with me in plus course, use my code IMRANLIVE. By using my code, you will get 10% off as well as you will get a wonderful opportunity to learn with me in plus course in your journey of Karnataka CET preparation. If you forget to subscribe our Unacademy KCET YouTube channel, you can subscribe from your YouTube. Yes, without doing any late, we will start our class today. Before going to start the class, I just want to have a look on the screen who joined with us in this beautiful evening session. Today we have Inder, Messi, Suresh. Yes, very good evening, Suresh. Nitish, Chandra, Shrutika. Yes, Shrutika, very good evening. Yes, Ravichandra and Chandrasekhar. Very nice. I feel regularly very happy to meet with you in this wonderful online learning platform. Great. Yes. We are dealing with class 11 NCERT, that is human physiology. In that, we have successfully completed digestion, absorption, breathing, and gases exchange. We are dealing with chapter number 3, that is body fluids and circulation. In this topic, we successfully covered in lecture number 1, lecture number 2, we discussed the major basics concepts which are related with body circulation, that is blood, lymph, blood vessels, heart, structure of heart, parts of heart, functions of heart. We discussed these all things in previous classes. The students who missed my classes, you can watch it from my profile. Once you follow my profile, there you will find my photo also. If you open my profile, there you will find all topics from beginning what I have taught. Right? Yes. In previous class, we discussed about heart wall. We discussed that how the heart wall is made up of. Heart wall is made up of majorly with three layers. Can you name the three layers which heart is made up of? If you observe heart, if you are opening heart from externally to internally, which layer you will find from externally? Answer me. Which layer you will find from externally if you see the heart? I am waiting for your answer. In yesterday's class, we discussed that if you try to open the heart, we have three major layers in heart: external layer, middle layer, and internal layer. And we studied that also. The middle layer is very thick layer. Middle layer is thick layer. Now answer me that if you want to open the heart from externally to internally, what layer you will find first? Waiting for your answer. Let's see who will give first. Hope you can observe on the screen. This is a section of wall of heart. This is parietal pericardium, visceral pericardium, and this is pericardial cavity, the cavity which is present in between parietal pericardium as well as visceral pericardium. And the middle layer is called as myocardium and internal layer is called as endocardium. Still, I didn't get answer from you. What do we call the external layer? External layer, what do we call? Until then, think. I will be waiting for your answer. Let's see who will give first. Let's start our discussion. Heart wall. We are discussing about heart wall. Yesterday we understood about the wall, and wall consists of three layers: external layer, middle myocardium, and internal endocardium. Pericardium, myocardium, and endocardium. Right? We are going to continue the same topic. Among both ventricles, we are discussing about both ventricles. Left ventricle has a thick wall. Here I am drawing a rough representation of heart. It's very rough diagram. We are having so many original diagrams also. You can have best experience in my slides. So this is left atrium. This is right atrium. Right. Here also we have large ventricle. This is left ventricle and this is right ventricle. If you are observing from this side, it will be left for you. If you are observing from opposite, it will be different, like mirror action. So by that, don't get confused. No need to worry that much. Also, we have both left and right arteries, atrium, sorry, and left and right ventricle. Among, we are discussing about the ventricles, both left and right ventricles. The left ventricle has a thick wall. Left ventricle. On the left ventricle, it has a thick wall. Is this clear? I will change the color for your better understanding. It has a thick wall. Question can be framed from the slide. on which wall of heart consists of thick layer. That is, the left ventricle has a thick wall, right? It is three times thicker than right. The left ventricle's heart wall is three times thicker than right ventricle. Why? Is there any reason? Yes, we have a particular reason because it has to supply blood to all the body parts. Of course, the left ventricle, if it is observing from opposite direction, it will be left for you. Then if it is our own heart, you are standing in front of me, so it will be left for you, left ventricle, and this is the right ventricle. So by these directions, don't get confused. The directions will be changing when you observe from opposite, when you observe from this opposite direction, right? So we have to understand this clearly. The left ventricle has three times more thick wall than right ventricle because the left ventricle has two. If you are standing this direction, the left direction will change. If you stand this opposite direction, the left direction will change. So we have to understand the left ventricle. No need to remember this direction. In this diagram, I made you to easy understand. So which is which is left and which is right. Clear? The left ventricle has three times more thick wall comparing with right ventricle. To supply more amount of the blood from left ventricle to entire part of the body, the left ventricle takes complete responsibility to send the blood to entire body parts. Right? That is the reason it has a thick wall. It must not collapse. If it has a, I'm sorry, if it have a smooth layer or very thin layer during contraction and relaxation while sending the blood, while pumping the blood, the wall of left ventricle may collapse. Right? This thick wall of left ventricle preventing the left ventricle from collapsing while pumping the blood. I hope these 10 clear for everyone. Right? Inner wall of atria is thrown into muscular ridge called musculi pectinate, the inner wall of atrium. Here we are discussing about the atrium, which are situated upper smaller chambers. The atrium consists of muscular ridge. I will draw here. They consist of muscular ridge. It looks like this. So I will redraw one more time for your better understand. These are two atrium, a very rough diagram I'm drawing here. And lower, larger chambers are ventricle, right? So at the region of openings at atrium, we have two muscular openings. These two muscular openings we call muscular ridges as well as we call musculi pectinate. We call that muscular ridges as well as we call muscular pectinate. Why these are present, we will study in upcoming slide. You no need to worry. Right? Inner wall of ventricle. We are discussing about the inner wall of ventricle. So I'm drawing here inner wall of ventricle. So this is the lower and larger chamber. So the inner wall of ventricle is also thrown into muscular ridges. These also consist of muscular ridges. They look like this, right? Clear? These consist of muscular ridges. Low muscular ridges, also we call columni carni, the lower side which are present, the muscular ridges, lower side, that we call as columni carni, and the high muscular ridges which are situated upper side that we call papillary muscles, also we call musculi papillaris. Don't get confused with these names. I hope these all things clear for you. The lower part of ventricle, these consist of muscular ridges. The lower part muscular ridges we call columni carni, and the upper part of ridges we call papillary muscles. Clear? And moderate band. What is the meaning of moderate band? Moderate band is nothing but prominent musculars, the trabeculum present in right ventricle for structure support at the region of right ventricle. Which is right ventricle? If you are observing opposite, if you are observing from opposite, this is right for us, right? If you are observing from that side to my side, towards my side, it will be different. So here we have to understand this is left ventricle normally, this is right ventricle. For your understanding, I am making easy. So this is left ventricle for the person, the heart which is present on the screen. I am discussing about this heart ventricle. This is left ventricle, this is right ventricle. At the region of right ventricle, it consists a special prominent muscular trabeculum that is helpful for structural support. What is that? How it functions? We will study in upcoming slides. Right? So now answer me before going to more deep discussion. Answer me now. Which chamber of the heart has thicker wall? Which chamber of the heart has thicker wall? Answer me. Tika, Chandra, Indra, Messi. Wonderful. I got 100% right answer from you. Excellent. Waiting for some more answers from you. Great, Nitish. Wonderful. See, learning with more students, it gives complete positive energy. Right. So our left ventricle is three times thicker than right ventricle because it has to pump complete blood towards complete parts of the body. Right? Fine. Shall we go forward? Is everything clear up to now what we studied in previous slides? So keep sending your slides, keep sending your thumbs ups, then I will understand everything crystal clear. Right. Don't observe anything on the screen. Listen to me. I will make you with a diagram everything crystal clear. Right. I will draw one more hot diagram here. So don't observe on the screen. Give me few seconds. I will make everything clear. Here I am again drawing a rough diagram of heart. It is both left and right atrium, and it is lower chamber, ventricle. Right? Clear? Left atrium, right atrium, left ventricle, and right ventricle. Clear? In before slides, we understood that here we have thick wall. The thick wall consists of lower and higher muscular ridges. Right? We studied that in this heart. For your better understanding, I have drawn this diagram with simplified. Right? So heart will not be like that. For your understanding, I have drawn the chambers of heart in easy manner for your understanding only. So in previous slides, we understood that the heart consists of muscular ridges, lower ridges and upper ridges we studied in the case of ventricles, right? Then we studied that also at the region of, I will change color, you will understand better. Here also we have muscular openings, right? We studied here also presence of muscular openings, and lower part we have muscular ridges. Clear? And other than these things, we have a special thread-like structure which are connected with muscular ridges to muscular openings. These are the thread-like structures which help in holding to not to reverse flow. Generally, when one's heart pumped, one's heart contrasted and relaxed, what happens? These muscular openings will go inside. These muscular openings will go inside. Clear? This both atrium, left and right atrium, both moves inside. Once they go inside, these thread-like structure called chordae tendiana, chordae tendiana or thread-like structure which are attached in between muscular ridges and in between these atrial openings. Once the blood pumped, once hot, contrast and relaxed, these go inside. With the help of these thread-like structure called chordae tendineae, they will bring back. I hope these all things clear for you. Again, I'm drawing only atria. So this is only atria, left and right atriums. Right here we have openings. These are connected in between muscular ridges to muscular openings. These are looking like thread-like structure. I hope you can observe on the screen. So this is original human heart. Right here, hope you can observe. These are called as chordae tendineae. Chordae tendineae are thread-like structure attached in between muscular ridges and muscular openings. Once heart contrasted, once pumped blood, then the blood enters inside the atria, both left and right atria. Once the blood enters inside these muscular openings, they bend towards atrial inside. Then they must not collapse towards backside. They should come reverse. They should come reverse, right? How do they come reverse? With the help of these thread-like structure which you are observing on the screen. I hope you are able to observe on the screen these thread-like structure called chordae tendineae. They help in bring back to normal position to the atrial openings. That is the function of chordae tendineae. Also we call tendinous cords. Tendinous cords are thread-like structures. These are thread-like structure. These help in not to collapse the chambers of left and right atrium. They are functioning to bring back to the normal position. These thread-like structure connected from muscular ridges to the openings of atrium. Once blood pumped these left and right atrium, they move inward and they will be coming back with the help of these thread-like structure called chordae tendineae. I hope this thing clear for everyone. The functions of chordae tendineae. Is this clear? Let me check your questions on the screen. Yes, Basavaraj, is this clear for everyone? Yes, Aisha. Yes, Ravichandra, is this clear, beta? Clear? Fine. Great. Shall we go forward? Let's understand heart valves. The valves of heart are very sensitive. They are completely controlled by our brain, nervous system. They work in our body without our involvement. We don't know which valve is helping in pumping. We don't know how the blood is pumping in which atrium to which ventricle, from which ventricle to which atrium. We really don't know. These all things completely controlled by our nervous system. So we are going to discuss about heart valves, how the heart valves are controlled by. We are going to discuss now, right? I will show you the beautiful diagrams also about the heart valves. How do they function? How do they react? How the blood entering into the heart valves? How do they support for pumping the blood? Everything we will study, right? Heart valves, they are of two types majorly. They are atrioventricular valves and they are semilunar valves. We have two types of major valves in our heart. One is atrioventricular valves. Second one is semilunar valves. Is this thing clear? Then, if we observe, if you understand about atrioventricular valve, they are of two types. Type 1 is right atrioventricular valve, then left atrioventricular valve. Of course, in atrioventricular valve, it can be divided into right atrial valves and right atrioventricular valves and left atrioventricular valves. Clear? Then we have semilunar valves. They are of two types. Again, they are pulmonary valves, and they are aortic valve. What are their function? Now we will discuss deeply. So from this slide, we just discussed that the heart valves are of majorly two types, atrioventricular valve. Then we have semilunar valve. The atrioventricular valves are of again two types. They are right atrioventricular valves and left atrioventricular valves. Then we discussed about semilunar valves. They are of two types, pulmonary valve and aortic valve. We will discuss everything one by one. So I think we may not complete entire these all four types of valves in our same class. It may take time also, but no need to worry. I will make everything crystal clear. Right? What can you see on the screen? Can you see a beautiful hot structure which is made a cross section, right? Observe this above diagram first. This is nothing but this is human heart in cross section. Here, if you observe deeply at this region, we have valves, the valves which contain only two, and here they are triangular. Based on the structure, also we will study, right? So this is the location of valves. The valves can be two types, bi and tri. And what do they do? We will discuss. So at the region of this, in between atrium and ventricle, valves are present. They help in regulation of pumping the blood. They help in regulation of pumping the blood. I will write here regulation of pumping the blood. Right. You can observe here on the screen, nothing but from this previous slide, I just made very clear diagrammatic view of a heart valve. This is a heart valve, the heart valve which is having two sides, one and two sides, that is called as bicuspid valve. That is called as bi means two, one and two, which contain two side walls called as bicuspid valve, and the valve which contain three, one, two, three sides, that we call tricuspid valve. By seeing the diagram, I hope you can understand on the screen, which contain two sides, two endings, that we call bicuspid valve, which contain three sides, that we call tri. Tri means three, tricuspid valve. This is posterior region of valve. This is anterior region of heart valve. Clear? And this is the right side of heart. This is left side of heart. I already said that heart is not situated like that. Heart is situated like this in our thoracic cavity. Then the opening side, once you try to open the thoracic cavity, once you open the sternum region, there you will find ventricles. Right? Clear? Then these are aortic valves. These are pulmonary valve. This is pulmonary valve and this is aortic valve. These are the location of valves in our heart. I have shown you in this diagram. In this diagram, we learned that the valves, we have majorly bicuspid valve which consists only one and two sides, that is bi means two openings, bicuspid. Then we have three sides edges that we call tricuspid valve. Then we studied about aortic valve location and the pulmonary valve location. Clear? Right? Shall we go forward? Once generally, if our heart valves failed to pump the blood, we can arrange artificial heart valves also. So this is the diagrammatic view of artificial heart valves. We can arrange artificial heart valves also by making surgery in our heart. These artificially heart valves, they help in sending the blood. Actually, we must understand what is the major function of heart valve. I will take you to previous slide, let you understand better. Yes, you can observe here. Here we have valves, right? Then once blood, oxygenated blood entering into atrium, from the atrium it enters into ventricle, right? The ventricle, which is once hot contrasted, that means it takes blood, right? Once heart relaxed, it sends the blood. I hope this thing clear. Once heart contrasted, it intake blood, and once heart relaxed, it release the blood. Once heart contrasted, blood comes in the heart. Once heart relaxed, blood goes outside. This will be continuously going on. Once heart contrasted, blood will come inside. Once heart relaxed, blood will never go back to same way. Blood will go to different way where blood is required. The oxygenated blood will be pumping towards arteries, right? Then the deoxygenated blood will be pumping towards veins. Clear? Then, once heart contrasted, the blood enters inside the heart through valve. Then, once heart relaxed, the blood will go towards where requirement is there. But the blood will never go back to same chamber because we have valves. The valves help in regulation of blood flow towards required place, right? These are the main functions of valves. These are the valves: bicuspid valve, tricuspid valve, pulmonary valve, right? Clear? Yes. Let's go forward. You can observe some more deeply heart valves here. Right. Can you observe here heart valve? The valves are present in between atrium, ventricle, atrium to ventricle. They help in entry of blood. Then the blood enters into ventricle. From ventricle, it goes to required place. Once blood entering into ventricle, then it will never come back to atrium. Once blood entered into ventricle from atrium, then it will go to requirement area. It will never go back to atrium. I hope these things clear. These are regulated by valves, bicuspid, tricuspid. We will understand that also when the bicuspid will work, when tricuspid will work. We will study about that also. Clear? Right? So I am not seeing your likes on the screen. So up to now, is everything clear? Then keep sending your likes. Then we will go forward. Right? Clear? Fine. Answer me now. Which one of the below prevent collapsing of flaps of atrioventricular valve back into atria during ventricular contraction? That means when the heart contrasted and it is relaxing, then the ventricular part contains something which is not relieving the atrial part to the collapsing. I hope the question is clear, right? Answer me from options above. Which one of the below prevent collapsing of flaps of atrioventricular valves? And these are the thread-like structure we studied. They are connected between muscular ridges and openings of atrium called atrioventricular valve. Openings of atrium that we call atrioventricular valve. Great. That is called as chordae tendineae. Clear? They are thread-like structures. They are attached in between muscular ridges to atrioventricular valves. Muscular ridges, right? This is very important thing. It can be framed as a question also. Let's understand disorders of heart valves. So we discussed about heart valves. They help in regulation of blood pumping way. If absence of heart valves, can you imagine what happened? If absence of heart valves, once the deoxygenated blood enters in heart, again it will flow back. Once a oxygenated blood from lungs to heart, once it enters, then it will flow back. If absence of valves, these kind of problems can be seen. Sometimes the disorders of heart valves also can be seen. What are the disorders and what kind of problems you have to face? Now we are going to understand. Yes, Suresh, you can give the answer by touching on the screen A, B, C, or D. No need to comment also, right? Let's understand the disorders of heart valves. Once the heart valves fails to work, what happens? We have three types of disorders majorly. They are stenosis. Stenosis is a type of heart valves disorder in which narrowing of heart valves takes place. Generally, once heart valves become very narrow, generally we have bicuspid, tricuspid, right? If they become very narrowing, very narrowing. So from these gap, can blood flow properly? What happens? Blood flow stops, heart may stop functioning. So stenosis is a type of heart valve disorder in which the heart valve become narrow. Narrow means very close, closing the pathway of pumping of blood. Clear what is stenosis? In the case of stenosis, the heart valves become narrow. Clear? And second type of disorders of heart valve is incompetence. Incompetence is a type of heart valve disorder in which inability to prevent backflow. The major function of heart valve is prevention of blood towards backwards. Generally, here we have a heart valve, atrioventricular heart valve, for example, right? Blood is flowing towards ventricular region, towards ventricular region. The blood is flowing from atrium to ventricular region. Once the disorder takes place, that called as incompetence. Incompetence is the type of disease in which once the blood is entered inside, then it should not come back. It should not come back. If these heart valves lost the ability to prevent the backflow, that condition is known as incompetence. Right? Clear? That times what will happen? Oxygenated and deoxygenated blood mix, and then what happens? The oxygen supply cannot take place. Lack of blood also we can see in heart. Heart cannot pump. Once blood is coming in ventricle, again it is coming back reverse. It is not going to require tissues and cells. It should travel towards tissues or cells, right? If it is unable to travel towards tissues and cells, it will go back. If it is going back, that condition is known as incompetence, inability, unable to prevent the backflow. Clear? Right? Then, sometimes what happens? Due to abnormal functions of heart valves, they may function speed sometime, they may function slow sometime. This times what happens? It makes abnormal heart sound. Generally, our heart makes lub dub. Lub dub sounds, right? During the abnormal functions of these heart valves, they may are sending speed blood and they are taking flow reverse. They are continuously sending very slowly or very speed. The abnormal sounds in heart is known as heart murmurs. Heart murmurs is a kind of disorder in human heart, that is abnormal heart sound. So in these two we studied about flow of blood, and in the case of heart murmurs we are studying about the sound of heart. I hope these things clear for everyone, right? Clear for everyone is this. disorders of heart valves. Clear? If everything is clear, keep sending your thumbs ups, likes, then we will go forward. Yes, is this clear? Majin, Suresh, yes, Chandra, Inder, Messi, Shritika. Is this clear for everyone up to here? Whatever doubts you have, you can comment below. And remember, the students who are watching this session in YouTube, you can comment in live chat, but I cannot reply you because this class is running in Unacademy learning app. If you want to comment any post, you can comment in Unacademy learning app. Then download Unacademy learning app from Play Store, install it, set your goal as Karnataka CET, verify with mobile number, email ID. Then you can comment in comment box. I can able to see on the screen the students who are commenting their answers, their polls, opinions, and likes. They can do only from app. If you are watching these classes in an academy YouTube channel, YouTube video, you cannot ask doubts. You can comment after completing my class in comment box, YouTube comments. Right. I hope these things clear. Let's go forward. Answer me. The disorder of abnormal in human is known as. I think the question is not clear. The disorder of abnormal heart sound. Sorry for spell mistake. Abnormal heart rate. The disorder of abnormal heart rate in humans is known as. So, is question clear for you? Disorder of abnormal heart sound in the case of humans is known as. Still, we have some more time. Let's see who will give answer. While watching these classes, keep sharing with your friends also. Let them also join together. Wonderful. So that is known as murmurs. Murmurs is the kind of disorder in human heart valves where the abnormal making of sound from heart, that is murmurs. Right. Let's understand heart sound. H S means heart sounds. We have four type of heart sound: heart sound 1, heart sound 2, heart sound 3, heart sound 4. I think the students, majority of students, they don't know we have 3 and 4 types of heart rate. They may know only lub and dub sound made by heart. Not only heart sound 1, heart sound 2, we have heart sound 3 as well as heart sound 4 also. Right? First concentrate on heart sound 1, that is LUBB sound is lub. So spelling also we have to remember. Question can be framed which kind of sound made during heart relaxation. Question can be framed. So concentrate on the screen. I am going to discuss about the heart sound 1. Generally, when heart contrasted, what happens? Long and booming sound will come due to closure of atrioventricular valves. When heart contrasted, relaxed at one time, a long and a booming sound. Why it will come? It will come due to closing of. It is very important thing. Why these lup sound is coming? The lup sound is coming during atrioventricular valves closing. When the heart contrasted, when it is closing, then the closure of atrioventricular valves also takes place. It produces lup sound, that is heart sound 1 lup. When the atrial valves are closed, it makes lup heart sound 1. Clear? Then heart sound 2, that is dub, when it will come. Short, it is a very short time comparing with lup sound, that is heart sound 1. The heart sound 2 is very short one, and it is sharp sound. Short sound, it is sharp sound due to closure of semilunar valves. We studied about semilunar valves also. Due to closure of, that means closing of semilunar valves, it makes dub sound, that is heart sound 2. Clear? Closing of atrioventricular valves, heart sound 1, lub sound will come. closing of semilunar valves, that is heart sound to dub sound will come. Clear? Right? I hope these two things clear. When heart sound 1 lub will come, when heart sound 2 dub will come. Lub and dub. Clear? Let's understand heart sound 3. Due to rushing of blood from atria to ventricles. Generally, when we are running or when we are doing exercise, that time what happens? The blood start rushing with high pressure flow from atria to ventricle. That time which kind of sound is producing, that is called as heart sound 3. Generally, in majority of peoples, it cannot be seen. It can be seen only 50% of people only. Other 50%, the sound cannot be listened. It is difficult to detect. It is difficult to listen. I am writing here, it is difficult to listen. So majority of people may not having this sound, but it will function in our heart. Clear? When the blood is rushing from atria to the ventricle, the sound produces called heart sound 3. Then finally, when the contraction of atria, that we call heart sound 4, it cannot be listened. It can be 10 to 20% people may have the heart sound 4. So the how heart sound 3, heart sound 4 is not easily detected for listening, but lub and dub sound can be easily listened. Can you answer me for determining the sounds of heart sound 1, 2, 3, 4? Of course, 3 and 4 also. To determine the heart sound 1, 2, 3, and 4, what instrument we use? For determining the heart sounds, which instrument we use? Answer me in comment box. I'm waiting for your answer. Yes, answer me. For determining the sounds of heart sound, lub, dub include heart sound 3, the blood rushing from atria to ventricle, and heart sound 4, contraction of atria. These sounds can be listened by using a special instrument called. I'm waiting for your answer. The question is that for listening the heart sound include heart sound 1, 2, 3, and 4. Which instrument we use? Chandrasekhar, Inder, Messi, Shrutika, Nitish, Suresh, Mohammed. Yes, I'm waiting for your answer. Let's see who will give first. Yes, fine. So in upcoming slide, I'm going to show you that is stethoscope. Wonderful, Shrutika. Nice, great answer. Yes. Before that, answer me. Before going to study about new slide, first heart sound, which is long and booming sound due to closure of atrioventricular valve. Which sound it makes? Which kind of sound it makes? Which sound it makes? I hope that you are not getting confused with spelling. Are you given wrong answer? No issues. You will come to the right answer. Right? Shall we go to previous slide for detecting what is right answer? Due to closure of atrioventricular valves, heart sound 1 will be produced, that is LUBB lub. It is given in NCRT as heart sound 1 LUBB lub. Clear? So answer will be D. If you are given wrong answer, no need to worry. Nothing will happen. You are not going to lose the marks from NEET KCET, right? You will come to know right answer. Great. Yes. I would like to wish you heartfully. This you can gain very soon in your life. This is an instrument which cannot buy which can only gain with your hard work and with your lot of work. That is stethoscope, which we cannot purchase. Of course, we can purchase for time pass and playing, but it can be gained, right? We can earn this with our lot of energy. That means by spending our lot of days, lot of energy, lot of concentration. That only thing which we cannot purchase, which we can only earn with our complete concentration, full of preparation by solving your good marks. Right. So stethoscope is an instrument. It is used to listen the heart sound. It is given in NCERT. That is the reason I have presented you. Of course, the students who are not started to go school also, they know very well the stethoscope used for listening, observing the heart sounds. Right. Let's understand the regulation of heart rate. How the heart rate is regulated by. Heart rate is regulated by normal activities of the heart rate are regulated generally intrinsically. What is intrinsically? That means automatically. Generally, the normal closing, open, that means contraction, relaxation. Contraction, relaxation of heart is regulated by automatically itself. The heart only can make itself regulation, right? That is auto-regulated by specialized muscles. They are nodal tissues. Among the heart muscular tissues, cardiac muscle, 1% tissues, they are modified into nodal tissues. We studied that, right? We studied 4 types of modified nodal tissues, right? And hence, the heart is called myogenic. That is the reason the heart can regulate its functions automatically itself with the presence of nodal tissues. The nodal tissues, they are modified muscular tissues, modified muscular fibers to perform all activities to generate the impulses, right? That is the reason we called our heart is myogenic. A neurogenic heart, which is present in invertebrates, except mollusk, right? Then a special neural center in the medulla oblongata. This slide I have represented on the screen to show you the region of medulla oblongata and the pons. Medulla for oblongata, and next we have pons. These are situated just below the brain. The special neural center in the medulla oblongata can moderate the cardiac function through autonomic nervous system. Through autonomic nervous system in our body, while discussing on nervous system, we will discuss about autonomic nervous system and sympathetic nervous system, right? Autonomic nervous system and peripheral nervous system. Then we will study sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system. When we deal about neural control and coordination, there we will understand deeply. Here we have to understand the cardiac regulation. The cardiac regulation occur by a special neural center in our brain called medulla oblongata. These green color region, upper part, medulla oblongata. Then next we have pons. In that, the medulla oblongata can moderate, can regulate the cardiac function. These heart controlled by the medulla oblongata at the brain region, and the impulses, the nervous system which is supplying the impulses from brain through neck and heart, that are called autonomic nervous system. It can be framed as a question from the brain, how the cardiac region is getting impulses by autonomic nervous system. Clear for everyone, right? Let's understand the regulation of heartbeat some more deeply. Heart rate, medulla oblongata, it consists of cardiostimulatory center, it consists of cardioinhibitory center and vasomotor center. The cardiostimulator center is responsible for increasing of heart rate. When suddenly we feel any shock news, for example, if you see any Any substance which make you fear, your heartbeat automatically increase. That is the changes in cardiostimulatory center in medulla region. Then, when you feel relaxed, when you feel happy, what happens? The cardio inhibit center regulate your heartbeat to come into normal and lower the normal rate. Make it clear? Increasing of heart rate is depends on the region of cardiostimulatory center in medulla oblongata. Decreasing of heart rate is controlled by cardio-inhibitory center also present in medulla oblongata. These three are present in medulla oblongata. Then vasomotor. Vaso means which related with vascular. Vascular means blood capillaries, arteries, arterioles, veins, right? Vasomotor center regulates diameter of blood vessels. It helps in the pressure in blood vessels. How much amount of blood is passing through blood vessels? It is controlled by vasomotor center. Again, I'm repeating. Regulation of diameter of blood vessels, vasomotor center, decrease heart rate regulated by cardio inhibitory center, increase of heart rate controlled by cardio stimulatory center. These three controlled by our medulla oblongata present just below the brain, right? Then adrenal medullary hormone, a special hormone called adrenal medullary hormone, can also increase the cardiac output. Cardiac output means the amount of blood which is sending outside from the heart. It can be increased with the help of adrenal medullary hormones, right? Autonomic nervous system. Here we just understand what is autonomic nervous system. When we are discussing about our nervous system, there we will study central nervous system, autonomic system. Central nervous system consists of brain and notochord. Autonomic nervous system consists of sympathetic nervous system and parasympathetic. NS means nervous system. Here the sympathetic nervous system, when we feel excitement, when we feel fear, when we feel any dangerous situation, it increase rate of heartbeat. Sympathetic nervous system, it helps in increase, it takes your heart to beat more. Then when we feel relaxed, automatically the parasympathetic nervous system will bring back to normal position. Clear? Suddenly in your house, if you are playing, suddenly your brother or sister try to make you fear. Yes, they are making a prank with you, for example. So you have seen any kind of dangerous toy. By seeing the toy, what happens? Your heart rate increase. That is because of regulation with sympathetic nervous system. It takes you to high emotions, heartbeat increase. Then automatically when you feel, oh, is it only toy, it is nothing, when you realize that, automatically you will come back into normal position. It will take few seconds. That is because of parasympathetic nervous system which bring back to normal positions. And the sympathetic nervous system, it helps in strength of ventricular contraction. It helps in ventricular contraction, the ventricles contraction. Then the parasympathetic nervous system also helps in speed of action potential power. What is action potential? When the heart contracts, when it is trying to relax, the blood should go from one valve to one more chamber. So it requires some power that is called as potential power. The blood from one chamber, it is going to one more chamber. It requires some power, right? One heart contrast relaxed. So that time it gets potential power that is carried by parasympathetic nervous system. Right? This is regulation of heart rate present at medulla region. So for showing you the medulla region in the brain, I have brought this diagram for you. Answer me, in medulla oblongata, which region make increase of heart rate? Increase of heart rate in the medulla oblongata. I hope the question is clear. These questions, what I am giving to you on the screen, these are completely brought you from previous NEET exams, Karnataka CET exams only. You can refer it, you can see on question papers. Yes, it is increased by cardiostimulatory center of medulla oblongata region. Right? If you are giving wrong answers, no need to worry. Save this PDF, keep it for future reference. My students must not miss even one answer also in competitive exam. If you are missing here, no need to worry. You will come to know right answer immediately. Once you give wrong answer, the poll will instruct you this is wrong answer. So this is A is right answer. You are coming to know what is right answer. So no need to worry. you will remember for a long time, right? Don't feel nervous that you are giving a wrong answer. Don't worry. So about double circulation, we will study in tomorrow's class. So let it be like this only. So how the double circulation takes place in human, we will study everything. Yes, we will continue tomorrow. No need to worry, right? So this is for you, especially these class who are watching right now in YouTube. You can join with us regularly by downloading an Academy Learning app from Play Store. Download it, install, and open from your Android, smartphone, laptop, PC, tab, whatever you're using. Search your goal as Karnataka CET. Choose Karnataka CET with English language because I'm taking classes in English language, and verify with your email and phone number. This is necessary for commenting, posting, asking your doubts during live session. Verify with your email and mobile number as well as. And follow my profile. Once you follow, their message option will be open for you. If you're watching these classes during non-live, you can message me whatever doubts you have. If you join with me in live class, it will be very easy. We can interact in live session, right? I will try my best to clarify 100% your doubt. You can share my profile. Once you start following, you will get free upcoming live classes notification. Also, you will get previously completed all topics, which help you a lot for your complete preparation. And if you like Unacademy Plus classes, if you want to join with us in Plus course, you can join with us by taking subscription with 12 months, 6 months, and 1 month, right? And you can pay like per month EMI also. Once you take Plus subscription, you will get premium content at very low and affordable price. You will get structured live courses with dedicated live doubt clearing session. There you will get 100% doubt clarification. You will get quiz at regular and interval session for your analysis. We already started batches for complete preparation. You can join with us in Plus course. You will get test series, daily practice paper, full length mock test for your self analysis. You will get single subscription with unlimited access. You can crack your dreams. You can become top ranker with Unacademy. There is no doubt to say. Once you take the subscription, complete syllabus will be covered. Tips and tricks given by top educators. Topic-wise practice given to you. Full-length mock test conducted for you. Remember, if you want to learn with me in Plus course, use my code IMRANLIVE. By using my code, you will get 10% off your fees, as well as you will get a wonderful opportunity to learn with me in Plus course. If you want to learn with me in Plus course with biology subject, you can choose my code. Otherwise, no issues. This is not only for biology. Once you use my code, you will get complete set of your preparation, include physics, chemistry, maths, biology. Right? If you forget to subscribe Unacademy KCET YouTube channel, you can subscribe from below YouTube description. In YouTube description, you will find my profile also. Once you download Unacademy Learning app, you can touch on the screen on my profile link. You will be redirected to my profile. Follow my profile. You will be getting all updates. You will be getting all previously completed topics. You can get message option. You can message me whatever doubts you have. Right? I hope you enjoyed the session. We will continue tomorrow our session with new topic. Until then, bye. Take care. Good night.